What is up guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing some test hands here for Sacred Beast. If anything, this might be the last test hands I actually do for Sacred Beast, at least for this particular variant. Eventually I will try out some new builds and eventually I'll have an update, and for that one I'll do some different test hands. But for now it's going to be test hands for the exact same deck that we've been doing for a while now. So yeah, I just really wanted to demonstrate what this deck could really do and also showcase or at least prove the consistency of the deck itself in being able to produce these boards on a regular basis. Alright, nice. So we actually have here a very interesting hand. Firstly, we could see over here that we drew into Skill Drain for the very first time for all the test hands, so that's definitely very nice. But we also have a Dark Beckoning Beast and to a Allure of Darknesses, but I'm thinking let's just search out our deck first and then draw with the Allure of Darkness. That's the best choice, so we're going to go with Dark Beckoning Beast, easily allowing us to add our opening of the Spirit Gates. And from that, I'm thinking opening of the Spirit Gate will allow us to search for something. Since we're going first, we want to go for more of a lockdown, so there's no need to go for the Chaos Core as I have right here. But I'm thinking let's just go for the, let's see, where is it? Dark Summoning Beast, because we could actually abuse it in this particular circumstance. So what I'm going to do here is activate opening of the Spirit Gate, search for the Dark Summoning Beast. And then from there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tribute off the Dark Beckoning Beast and summon off the Dark Summoning Beast, and then tribute this off, which would allow us to then special summon out a Sacred Beast. So in this particular case, you could bring out whatever you want, but I'm thinking let's go for a Raviel. And then from that, what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to shuffle up my deck. Should I go for a Dark Summoning Beast here? I could actually banish off this, and this would allow me to search for one of my Sacred Beasts from my deck to my hand. So in this particular case, I might actually go for the Hamon. That might not be the worst idea, so I'll do that, and I'm going to shuffle my deck because now I'm going to go for the two Allure of Darknesses. Alright, so now we're going to activate the Allure of Darkness and draw two cards. One, not the Hamon, not the best, but two, we have here Dark Beckoning Beast. I'm going to just banish off the Dark Beckoning Beast, but now that we know that we have an extra dark, we are going to go for the Allure of Darkness once more and draw two more cards. So one and two. Alright, so not particularly what we were looking for, but I think I could easily just activate the Fallen Paradise anyway. Of course, I have to banish something off for the Allure of Darkness, so I'm going to get rid of Exodius. But since we have a Sacred Beast and a Fallen Paradise, what I'm going to do now is draw two more cards. So one and two. Alright, so we got here the Dark Summoning Beast again. I mean, it's nice, but it's not going to allow us to go for anything. Like, we actually ended up drawing 6 cards, but we still couldn't get the Chaos Summoning Beast, so that's kind of unfortunate there. But you know what, that's okay. I was actually thinking about going for that and then summoning it off the opening and then bring out Hamon as well. It would have been nice, but you know what, it's no big deal. We have here this particular field, which I am actually not too bothered by, because we could also just set the Skill Drain, and Skill Drain could then negate anything on the field, which is absolutely brilliant. And we have plenty of follow-up plays, and that's really just what matters with this particular opening hand here, is that we always have something to work with on the following turn. But either way, if you wanted to do a bit of an extension, you kind of could. You could technically discard this and then special summon out either of them, and it would be okay in that particular case. But with that being said, this is pretty much what we've done for the first test hand, so let's go for one more. Alright, so we have 6 cards here because we are going second. Fortunately, we do have the Chaos Core, which is absolutely brilliant. But what I'm going to do here is obviously activate the 1-for-1, get rid of one of my Chaos Cores, and this will allow me to obviously summon out our Chaos Beckoning Beast, or Chaos Summoning Beast that is. So here it is. So that's definitely very nice, because over here we do have one Sacred Beast. However, with that being said, I'm thinking let's go for the opening of the Spirit Gates. This will allow us to then add our Dark Beckoning Beast to our hand. There's no need for the Dark Summoning Beast because we are going second, so we're going to normal summon out the Dark Beckoning Beast, allowing us to then add whatever we want. So in this case, we already have Chaos Core as well, which is definitely very nice, but I'm thinking let's go for, well, we already have this as well, which is actually brilliant. So should we just go for a Sacred Beast in this case? And I'm thinking, yeah, why not? Because we actually have the Lord of Phantasms right here, Shimmering Scraper. However, in this particular scenario, you could go a few different directions. You could go for the Armor Tile, the Phantom Dragon, because you actually have the Chaos Core combo here. And just use this to link away into Almirage, target this, send, and then do your whole shenanigans. So for example, Dark Beckoning Beast could easily just search out your Dimension Fusion Destruction, and then you would then go for your second normal summon, which would bring out this. You could then tribute this off, or I guess link that away, allowing us to go for our Almirage, wherever it is. Where is it? Over here. You could target it, and then this would obviously just send 3 of your Sacred Beasts to the graveyard. So here's Raviel, here is Hamon, and finally here is, what else are we missing? Uriah. And then we simply just activate this, banishing those 3 over here. And this would technically allow us to then go for our Armor Tile. Now, if you really want to pile this on even further, you could just link away the Almirage and the Dark Beckoning Beast as well, and this would allow us to go for Pentastag, giving your Armor Tile piercing damage with 10,000 attack. I mean, that's game over. That's an OTK right there. So that is one of the potential options that you could actually go for. However, there is an alternative option that I could actually do as well. So instead of going for these particular 3 cards here, they would go back to the deck. So you would go back, let me just reverse it a bit. I think it would be like this. So instead of going for this particular play, what you could do instead is you could just link up these 2 first, or at least in this case, I'm still searching out with the Dark Beckoning Beast, so you could actually just summon out one of your Sacred Beasts. In this particular case, you would search for your Raviel, add it to your hand, and from that, you could then just get rid of the Chaos Summoning Beast, summon out Raviel, banish off your Chaos Summoning Beast, allowing you to add your Fallen Paradise, wherever it is. Where is it? Over here. And then of course we could activate Fallen Paradise, we could do a second normal summon, link these 2 away, allowing us to instantly just go for Pentastag, which would be brilliant of course. And then of course we have the Raviel as well, which could do its own thing, allowing us to attack anything at once, has the protection, and if you wanted to extend even further with any of these here, you always have opening to discard the Exodius if you wanted to, or you could just summon out your Exodius. Definitely brilliant in so many different ways here, but you know, let's entertain the idea, let's shuffle up the deck. And let's draw 2 cards out of Fallen Paradise. So draw 1 and draw 2. Look at that, we even have Awakening of the Spirit Gates, absolutely amazing. Set that, no big deal there. But yeah, you essentially have such a nice field with this particular thing here. It's very nice because you could OTK, even if you don't OTK on your following turn, you have the Awakening, you have another Fallen, well, you have Fallen Paradise to draw 2 more cards, you have Opening to get back cards from the grave, you have Exodius and Uriah to follow up as well. Everything is just looking really good here, and that was 2 alternative plays out of 1 test hand here, which is amazing because it goes to show you that this deck is really flexible and it's really amazing. However, with that being said, I do hope you guys enjoyed this particular test hand video. If you did, drop a like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Definitely leave your suggestions as to what you would actually do. However, with that being said, I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. I will see you all next time.